Welcome back to part 3 of my 2000 Civic CX disc brake rear conversion. As you can see, I've got the disc brake spindle mounted up, and the easiest way that I've found to do this is to raise the whole spindle up and put this bolt in first, and then everything else will bolt in pretty easily. On my situation, I had to put new brake lines on because the junkyard that pulled these cut the brake lines. And you'll notice that I don't have the control arms in yet because I had a bolt break off because it seized into the passenger side on the shock pivot point. So I'm going to be and I actually had to cut the bolt to get the old bolt out, and kind of see it there. So I'm going to be installing brand new lower control arms and subframe brace, and if I've got room enough in there, I might even put an anti-sway bar in it. The control arms I'm going to be using are a knockoff of kind of a Function 7, and I've used these before in the past. I've had Function 7, Blackworks Racing, Skunk 2, Blocks, and Underground Racing lower control arms, and they all seem to do the same exact thing. They're all made out of billet aluminum, and I'm sure that not all billet aluminum is created equally, and some of them will shear easier than others, but as thick as these things are, I think I'll be fine with them. Also, there is a right and wrong way to install the lower control arms. If you look, they mount upright like this. The bulge goes down. You can see it lined up with the old control arm. Now if you mount it wrong way up, you're raising your shock about 1.5 inches higher, so that's actually going to lift the rear end of your car. That is wrong. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to run the anti-sway bar on this because of this twin loop muffler I've got. It comes in contact. So until I change the muffler out, that's not going to work for me. So the sway bar will have to come another day.